Hello YouTube friends, TeresaLouise here, and today I'm going to do a floss tube. I do not have that much done actually, which surprises me. I thought I'd been stitching a lot more than I have been. But what I have been doing is making floss wallets. And I don't know if you watched any of those videos on my floss wallet, but I just wanted to share those with you and kind of talk about a little bit of tweaking that I've done on them and to try to improve them. Then I do have a little bit of floss to share. I don't have any haul. I didn't do any shopping on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or at all or over the weekend. But I plan on doing some shopping when I go to town on Thursday. I have to go to town Thursday for the, annual mammogram, which is so much fun. So much fun. Always enjoy that. So, so I thought I'd treat myself to the quilt stores, and they do carry a little bit of cross stitch, not much. One has all DMC mostly, and the other one uses an off-brand. I think it's called Sullivan's, and both of them carry a little bit of fabric and a little bit of patterns, not much. So if I want anything really wonderful, I would have to shop online. So anyway, so the first floss wallet that I made was just like this, and it's really flimsy and all that, and I have learned right away that that's not going to work. I mean, it's usable, but I only sewed one layer of for pockets, so that's not enough. Number one, it needs to be a little firmer. That's number two. But if you're doing just little projects or something, this would probably be okay. I'm not gonna remake this. I'll just leave it the way it is, and I'll still use it, especially because it's got my this pretty Tula pink fabric on it. All right, so this one, that was my first one. And then my second one got bigger. And I did more pockets. So there's pockets or little sections, 24 sections altogether. And you can put your little cardboard bobbins in there, or you can just stuff your floss down in the pocket there. And in this one, in this middle, I just used a piece of batting, and after using it like this for a little while, the batting doesn't work. So don't use batting, because this is not scrimmed, so the fuzz comes up all the time and it gets your thread all fuzzy, and so this batting idea just didn't work. So one of these days I'm going to take this out and put in a different thing that I made that works really well. So then the next one that I tried was it still has the 24 sections, little sections on both sides. But this time I used just a piece of felt, and it's real flimsy, so I don't like that. I mean, it works okay. It doesn't leave fuzz on your thread or anything like that, but it is pretty flimsy, and it's kind of in the way because it's so big, All right, so that was my third one. So that developed these. All right, so here's what I think I'm gonna pretty much stick with. It still has the 24 sections all together. It's, you know, got the batting in between, so it's a little more substantial. And then this is a little bit smaller, but your threads will still fit in there, and then a little thing for your needles. And on this I used a piece of fabric, and then the inside here is felt, and it is what do you call it, fusible felt is what it was. So after I turned it and then I ironed it, the layers fused together, so it makes it a little stiffer. And so yeah, I like it this way. And I've been using one for quite a while now with my project, so let me show you that one. So this one, I pretty much ran out of bobbins, so I'm just putting the floss down into the little pockets, and there's the little, real handy. Now I suppose you could like put this up here somewhere, maybe don't make a section here. If that bothers you having it right there, you could put it over here somewhere and have it go long ways down or something. The nice thing about it is you could just, you know, it's yours, so you can do whatever you want. But since I ran out of the bobbins, and you could put these in there to where you could still see the number, you know, pull that up, put them in there in such a way that the number still pokes up. But I've been putting them in the order of the list that they give you on the the list. You know what I'm talking about. So like that list of floss, I'm just putting them in that order. So if I'm looking for the red 347, I know it's the first one here, you know, and so on. So there's that one. It's really pretty. And then I think I showed you that one. Okay, and there's this one. Same thing, I don't have any of the bobbins, but it still works. I'm doing the same thing, putting them in order, so it makes it pretty easy to find them. And I have made 10 of these wallets all together. I didn't realize I had made so many. I made this little one because I have a little small project bag, so that'll fit in there real nice, and it doesn't hold as many, but that's okay. You could actually use 2 wallets if you needed to, so that goes with that project bag. So I'm trying to have one for every project bag, and then here's another one I made. Here's the outside, and you open it. Little sewing machines. I didn't pay attention to the direction of the fabric, you know, because I just didn't really care. But if you care, then, you know, make it the way you want it. So there's that one. Here's one more. This one's really pretty. I love that fabric. So now I need to get a few more project bags made so I can put those in there and get started. I told myself I'm not gonna start any new projects unless I have a floss wallet and a project bag, because it just helps. It really does. So I do have project bags all cut out and ready to go, and tomorrow I'm going to go on live and free motion quilt those with my domestic sewing machine. And when I mean tomorrow, I mean Sunday. That would be December 5th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you about those wallets. I'll just get those out of the way. Yeah, so I thought I'd done a lot more stitching, but what I did figure out is I've been doing a lot of Christmas stitching out of this Christmas stitching book because they are cute and they're quick. So let me show you how many I've got done. Now I haven't fully finished these. I'm hoping within the next few days get up here and make some Christmas ornaments out of them. There's this one. Isn't that cute? And I'm not doing any of the called for, and I'm just using scraps. So really don't, this looks like it might be 16 count, which is right now my favorite count to use because I can see it pretty well. And then I'm just using random floss, so not going off of what they recommend. I mean, I might, if I know that floss and I have it, I'll use it, but I want to use up that floss that doesn't have any numbers on it from when I used to just do embroidery. I don't know how I lost some numbers, but, and here's a little candle. I'm not really sure how I'm going to finish these yet, but we'll see. Now, I'm not real crazy about this one, but it's okay. It'll make a cute ornament. I was thinking about doing some back stitching in that. And then here's a little Santa Claus. He's cute. And so that's all the finishes. So what I'm still working on in the Christmas ornament book is I got this one. It's a little boy. He's got his arm around a cat. I haven't stitched the cat in there yet. There's a fireplace. It's got a couple of stockings hanging up there. There is going to be some back stitching with this. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. I've been working on this the last couple of nights. This looks like 16 count also. The other one that I kind of have in the works is another Christmas ornament, and that's a Christmas wreath. So yeah, you can see there, that's the bow, and then I started on the wreath there. So that's all the Christmas stitching that I have done there. All right, the next thing I've still been working on now and then is the pumpkins for sale. And that's the Lori Holt, bee in my bonnet. And this is what I've got done so far. As you can see, I am kind of moving around. Now, I did have a pumpkin here, but I didn't like the color. Because I didn't have the called for color on some of these, and so I was just using what I had, and I didn't like it at all, and so I took it out. So when I go to town Thursday, I'm going to pick up whatever floss I need that I didn't have for this project. But yeah, it's coming along. It's really cute. This looks to be like 18 count, and it is a beige, and it's Ada, and I'm doing 2 threads over 1, and I'm happy with the coverage on that. I think it looks pretty good. So, all right, so that's that one. And then the other one I'm giving a little bit of time to is sorry, looking for, I got stuff spread out all over here, is another Lori Holt pattern. It's called Flea Market Flowers. And that's been out for a little while, but it is so pretty. And I wanted to stitch this during the, winter blues because of the pretty colors. And this is what I have so far. And this is Ada also. This is like on an ivory. And it looks like 18 count. And I'm doing 2 threads over 1. And I started with putting this border in a little bit because I wanted to get started right away with the flowers. And then I did have a lot of this inside of this flower done, but the floss that was called for, I used a Sullivan's brand, and I don't know how much different that is than DMC, but it just did not show up well at all. I didn't like it at all, so I went ahead and took it all out, which oh boy, I had to be really careful not to take out the red too. And I'm not sure, probably when I go in one of the shops, they do sell DMC, so I'll go over there and get that floss and see what it looks like. And I'll probably just take the whole project in with me so I can compare it to the floss that I have already. And I might just leave it with no floss in there because I think it looks pretty good that way, with just the white showing. I don't know. And then, of course, the next flower I got started on, that's a blue one. This one right here. And that's all, really. It's not much at all, is it? Well, so I know why I haven't got much stitching done, or cross stitch done, because I've been making so many darn floss wallets. And other quilting projects, which I'm not going to add my sewing projects on besides the floss wallets onto this video. I'll do a different video for what I call QuiltTube. Yeah, I'm just so funny. So that's it, really. You're always welcome to join me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the free motion quilting, like I said. You're welcome to come over and join me if you want to ask if you have free motion quilting questions, because it's going to be a Q&A. And I'm going to quilt the project bags and also some other smaller projects like rug mugs, pot holders, maybe a little table topper thing, whatever I can get ready before tomorrow starts. So would love to see you there. I hope you make it. So until next time, I think I will try, depending on how much I get done on the cross stitching stuff, I'll try and do a video every 2 weeks, but right now I just don't think I have enough, to keep you entertained for every week. No, not while I'm doing all these other sewing projects too. So anyway, all right, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share with your friends, join us on Facebook, all that stuff. All right, you guys go make something. Thanks for watching.